Good morning. Welcome to BuzzFeed. Today is Saturday, July 3rd, the day before July 4th, 4th of July. This is Nathaniel Rigo. Today we'll be discussing, for starters, the 5 unusual U.S. food laws. So, number 1, Indiana and watermelon. Juicy watermelon in Indiana is not always optional. It's illegal to eat the fruit in the box. Well, you can punch through garbage bags. Actually, it does do that. And they have no legal issue filed after eating watermelon. So number 2, Georgia and fried chicken. In Georgia, eating fried chicken is only with your hands. Fork and knives to do so is illegal since that law was established in 1961. Number 3, Wisconsin and margarine. Higher regard for dairy has left Wisconsin on a serious ban on margarine butter. Schools and other institutions, at least, only state to keep butter outlawed in general, actually. Number 4, Connecticut and pickles. What ridiculous law. For reasons unknown, pickles is illegal in the state. Maybe because they're somehow dangerous. Number 5, California and frog legs. Unlike in France, overseas, as a delicacy, especially in France, there are certain parts of the world are frog legs controversial. Even California, for immunity in the frogs, eating them on your plate when they die is illegal. So you have to and help save the frogs from extinction. Up next, we briefly talk about the future live-action animated family film on Netflix, The Loud House Christmas. Actually, that was live-action movie still to come than just a Loud House movie, which is totally different. It'll star Simon Christian from Tots and Sydney to the Max as Clyde, Lincoln Loud's best friend. Lincoln Loud will be played mainly by Gabriel Bateman, and also star All That's Kate Godfrey as one of his sisters, Luann Loud, Mallory James, Bank as Lola and Lana Loud, Lincoln's twin sisters, Goosebumps' House and Sage as Lenny, Lincoln's unintelligent sister, Goosebumps 2's Madison Eisman as Lori Loud, and so on. The plot and the rest of the cast remain unconfirmed at the moment. Stay tuned for more information about this future Netflix live-action film based on the hit animated Nickelodeon series The Loud House. Now we shall talk about the villainous Governor Radcliffe, the racist main antagonist of the Disney animated film Pocahontas. This xenophobic racist governor from England seeks gold in the New World, in which case Native American Virginia, where Pocahontas and a tribe of Native American people reside. He doesn't believe gold doesn't exist in their territory. Radcliffe is not only racist, but also specious and greedy. When Radcliffe first sees the Indians, for an example, he misinterprets it as an ambush. He then prompts his men to attack first, as he fatally wounds one of the Indians. They're like, even he's like, shoot first and ask questions never. After the brief firefight, Radcliffe scolds Thomas for earlier messing up in the fight. But later in the film, he gives Thomas a chance to redeem himself when he sends Thomas after John Smith, one of the film's 2 main hero characters or protagonists. His vile mannerisms include distrust in different types of people of color, race, culture, religion, and or gender. Mainly, in this case, the Powhatan tribe, to be precise. During the last song of the film, Savages, with its reprise, Radcliffe leads his men to race war against the Indians. The song he's tied in with is the embodiment and depiction of racist fear and hateful speciesism, particularly of the Native American people. It's what mocks this song correlated with Radcliffe as a primary representation of stereotypical ideologies. However, by the end of the film, Radcliffe shows his true colors when he tries to take out the chief with his musket, but shoots John Smith instead, when he sacrifices himself to to save the chief in the line of fire. Outraged, the others, even Thomas, turn on the racist renegade and detain him in chains while also gagging him. Radcliffe gives his just desserts for his racist deeds, almost when he evades penalty by framing Smith for treason in the sequel that's not theatrical. David Radcliffe, as the greedy racist governor, manipulates and propagates his men, except for John Smith, in starting a race war between the whites and the Native American people. Which could have resulted in apocalyptic genocide upon the Powhatan people, much like in the infamous real-life Mystic Massacre of Native Americans. Radcliffe has discriminatory intention to keep his men in line by segregating both sides, from racist deeds of his to his attempt on the chief's life. After Pocahontas versus the war between her and Smith's kins, the wretched wicked man is as derogatory as other film villains I've seen in pop culture, including Miles Courtridge in Avatar, Hunchback of Notre Dame's Frollo, and even Paisley Payne in the hit animated series Wildcrats. These examples of racist and specious villains have one main thing in common with Radcliffe. They all hate species, races, genders, culture, and ethnic groups, and so on. So why not distrust Five Guys? Here are a few reasons. Five Guys is famed for their station burgers. Burgers are less than 540 calories, while their fries is less than 530 calories. Overall, less than 1,070 calories they are, with 1 gram of sodium only, and they have less than 3 grams of fat. For example, the bacon cheeseburger. And now, let's talk about briefly the New Bedford restaurant, which you almost might have a hard time finding. The Back Door in, New Bedford on 36 Homer Wharf. Its number is 508-717-3276. And their website is thebackdoorburger.com. This place is famed for its burgers, chicken sandwiches, and chicken tenders, plus seafood, like their Cape Cod Reuben. They even have a lightly fried, not too deep fried, fish and chips. And their waffle fries are off the chain. Even their desserts include iconically lightly fried Oreos, and so on. All according to the Phantom Gourmet. So thanks for tuning in to BuzzFeed. See you in 2 weeks.